I thought he was kind of shooing it away a little bit.
There wasn't
I did.
too many times where Skinner in any post game got it wrong, right?
No.
And
Good man.
Good man and good temperament. I think he mentioned, I wish it wasn't on me, but it's a big deal.
That's cool. And also,
He doesn't poo-poo it like you do for coming off the bench.
No, Bonnie's right, sir.
you think so?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hate it.
What's that?
Them coming off the ice.
This wasn't a thing.
Well, one day
Teams coming
Maple
off
Leaf
the
will do
bench.
that, and you'll like it.
I mean, John Tavares scored his 500th goal and sunk his head down and skated to the bench.
They lost 12-0
So?
12-1.
So, it's a huge milestone. They should have piled out the bench. They said they would have done it.
Should have been out
Yeah,
there. The trainer
yeah.
and golf shoes should have been out
They
there.
misread the room.
Good read of the room.
Anyways,
Literally forget what I was going to say.
did you see? I saw a story on our website that was quoting a story from The Athletic, Jeremy Rutherford writing about the Blues.
Yep.
I got to read the quote from this if I can quickly find it here. I can't stop people from calling, and we're not doing our due diligence if we're not listening.
Well, it
Says Doug
the
Armstrong.
paragraph above, he says, the way the league operates, when we were a highly functioning team, you would call teams that weren't highly functioning and say, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And that probably happens.
So,
And not sure if you noticed, you guys stink. Can I have your players?
yeah. So, I think there's a lot of players in that team that, as a whole, obviously are having an awful season. But if you're a contender, there's multiple guys in that roster that you'd be really looking to trade for. No?
Do you want to hear my Leafs who doesn't do it trade with the Blues?
Is it involved the 2028 first round pick?
No.
Okay.
Brandon Carlo for Justin Falk retained. So you get half of Falk's salary, so he's making 6 and change. Now you get him for 3.5 or 3.2 or whatever, and they get Carlo. Here's why it makes sense on both sides. Falk is a good puck mover, skater. He's a guy who does stuff Leafs. He's a right shot guy who can hit a slap shot, move the puck, do those things. Carlo hasn't been good for the Leafs. The Blues get a younger guy who defends and is having an off year. You're buying low.
Honestly, it's really good, and he just strikes me as a Blue.
Brandon Carlo
Yes.
totally seems like a St. Louis. Long like Parayko
Yeah.
and Bouwmeester and all those guys.
So Falk is in year
Fowler.
6 of 7 of a $6.5 million contract. So if you
3.25.
get them to, but then you're going to have to sweeten the pot for them to do that.
You don't think Brandon
are.
Carlo does
No.
it?
No.
Carlo makes 1.5.
No,
He's
but like
nothing.
if their contracts were lined up perfectly, for sure. But you're going to have to incentivize them to be able to take on $3.5 million for the rest of this year and next year. No.
Yeah, you're right. I think Carlo though is much higher upside. They just traded a first and whatever else
Fraser
to get the
Minten.
guy, and Fraser Minten.
Yeah.
Like he's a valuable guy who had a month and a half of not great play here. I
Yeah.
still think he carries a lot of.
Okay.
value.
I don't hate it.
Ah.
I don't hate it.
But who else you want off the Blues? Kypreos having a down year.
You'll get Shen.
Braden Shen.
You'll get Braden. Because there's teams, and we spoke to Spencer Carberry earlier. There's a team that needs a centerman.
The Leafs.
No,
Oh, sorry.
Washington.
Washington. Oh,
Yeah.
Braden Shen to
Yeah,
Washington.
like there's teams out there that need help in the middle of the ice.
If I'm Washington or New Jersey, I'm looking around the East being like, oh my God, we got to do something.
Yeah.
This is our year. The path is clear. Carolina also.
The path is clear until the boogeyman gets into the 8th spot and goes to Stanley Cup final.
Yeah, Florida gets healthy and Barkov puts his helmet
And
on.
they don't. I don't know if you've checked in recently. They've kind of stopped sucking. Like they just beat Dallas on the road, and like they're starting to win games again. They just beat the Bolts. It's like you don't suck anymore.
You don't need,
18
yeah,
for
and
Florida's
the,
a night.
the thing
Yeah.
you got to be careful of is that
Red
as
Wings
wide,
make it for the first time. They're like,
as
yay!
wide open as you think it is. Really, for me, it's looking like 3 teams in the Atlantic and 5 in the Metro.
So I came up with my favorite segment. I don't think Kevin likes it, but I like it because it gives us a thing to jump off with. But I did a few true or false questions.
Yep.
The first one I had was true or false. Jordan Binnington will play for another year, play for another team after the deadline. Because there's another guy in there. Because he's a UFA, right?
No, he's
He's got one more.
got one more year.
He's got one more.
Yeah.
I thought he's UFA.
No, but it still makes sense because he wants to play after, and he's eligible to sign a contract right away. So why not go somewhere, prove that you can still be a top-notch goalie, take a team, win a round, and then get your $7.5 million a year contract.
Whoa, you're in Biddington's pocket.
Why?
Vice versa. He's got a 422 save percentage on the year. What is it, an 869?
But the guy has won. And he may win
So
a
is
gold
Gretzky.
medal.
You're not signing
He
him.
may win a gold medal. You don't know. I don't know if he'll start,
Yeah.
but he could end up cleaning up and they could win. And he has shown more than 3/4 of the other goalies. So he's had a bad 2 months, but so is the whole team.
Yep.
I think the upside's still there for Binnington.
What's the
You've written him off, eh?
No, you just said $7 million. That would make him like the 8th highest paid goalie in the league.
But the cap's going up. It's going up. 7 for a starting legit goalie is nothing.
But
I know he's a starting legit goalie.
I think that's the pushback for Borney here is that
Okay, so 6.5.
All right.
What's he making now?
no
6.
raise. He's making 6.
Okay, so if he gets a long-term deal, give him 6.5.
You know,
7.
here's the one thing in your defense. Well, you have several things in your defense. His career is
And
very
he's a
defensible.
winner.
Yeah,
And he's
his
a winner.
career is very defensible.
He's competitive.
He's 32.
He's competitive.
Good goalies are often good for a long time.
They can go 35,
But
36.
where's the fit? Like, what team in a playoff spot is it? The Kings?
This is February, March. You don't know who's hurt. You don't know
You're right.
who's.
You're right. Some
it's
goalie
just-
tears his groin. And then,
I look at Edmonton, and I get it. Everybody needed a change mid-December, but kind of would have waited a little longer. I would have.
Jari's not your guy.
He could strike lightning, and he could be great, but the odds are against it for me.
You know, he's another guy with a good career save percentage. He hasn't done it, but it's certainly better than
Is he-
Binnington's career
Has he won around
save percentage.
ever?
No.
And how old is he? 30?
Well, but what are we doing there? You know, like that depends what teams you're on too, right?
Pittsburgh.
Like,
Sidney Crosby.
well, I understand the teams he's been on, but he hasn't been healthy while they're good.
Oh, okay, for 10 years.
I don't know. He's got 10
Okay.
years of Penguins.
Okay. Sure.
Let's look up his playoff stats. Let's
Who's
quickly
that,
look at-
Jari?
Yeah, let's quickly look at it. 'Cause I don't know.
6.
He's
I think
played.
he's played the most
8,
he's played is 6 games in a playoff series.
He's played 8 games in his career. You're right. In 2020, 2021, he made 6 starts. Lost.
It's a little crazy to call it a 10-year career failure because he's had 8 playoff starts.
I agree. I think that, but he also has a 3.891 save percentage,
He hasn't
which
gone
is
well.
which is very similar. I mean, what's Stuart Skinner's save percentage in the playoffs in his
You
career?
mentioned clearing-
Probably very similar
Okay.
to that.
Clearing waivers and stints in the minors lately.
Listen, I think there's plenty
It's
of
a gamble. It's a gamble.
What do you think Stuart Skinner's save percentage in the playoffs is?
Ah.
Much bigger sample size. I will grant you that, obviously.
30. How
895.
many games?
In 50 games.
895.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, 902.
893.
893.
So they traded a guy 891 for 893 in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Well, that's what everyone's saying. The jokes are the before and after
Yeah.
of the guy with the Alex Jones with the spray tan picture.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Pittsburgh Penguins,
Oh yeah, I was
they
going to ask you
got a
another.
new owner.
I was going to ask you another true or false. It might be more interesting, but go ahead.
No, just
Did you care about the ownership thing? Does that affect things for you?
1.7 bill.
sounds right.
Yeah.
I think Elliott reported 175.
And they bought it was $900 million 4 years ago in
Yeah.
2021, 5 years ago, I guess.
Good profit.
Not bad. Just double your 900
Yeah,
spiel.
in 4 years.
And they've
Red
stunk.
Sox fans are cheering, I guess, because now that they got more money to play with.
He's going to play Liverpool.
He's going to what?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the Red Sox.
He's going to go get an NBA team in Vegas.
Oh.
Okay, now we're talking.
Right.
But Red Sox fans can't stand John Henry because he also owns Liverpool FC, which he cares apparently way more about, and he spends hundreds of millions of dollars on that franchise, and then like nickels and dimes, one of the most famous teams that's been one of the biggest spenders ever. So they're not a big fan of that. So I don't think they'll be thrilled regardless with John Henry.
Extra money.
There you go.
Extra money there.
You know, it'll be interesting. New ownership going in there, and
WN, they suck.
what do we do with Sid? What do we do with Malkin? What do we do with?
Would this change things? A new
Sure.
ownership group being like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're not as tied to this.
Well, do I want to? Kyle Dubas, right?
Sounds like
I like paying $6 million for this guy.
sounds like they've asked if Mario Lemieux would spend more time around the team, that he could be back in the mix there a little bit more.
Does Mario want to do that right now?
I think
Mario
so.
can do it every day.
He's He's a lifer, man. He's a Penguin. Why
No, for
wouldn't you
sure, but
want
like, you know, back and working again. He's a gajillionaire, you know.
to? Video coach?
No, not
Not hours.
No, Mario will be great. And Sid one day will be running that team. It'll be fine.
president of hockey operations. Sidney
Whatever
Crosby
he
sounds right.
wants.
Yeah,
Whatever he wants.
yeah.
I've heard it's a lovely city.
He'll be sitting in Cole Harbor in his mansion.
Great hockey town.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Cole Harbor.
Yeah. Oh, that's for sure. Played at Cole Harbor Place multiple times. True or false? Pete DeBoer on an NHL bench before the end of the season.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, he's just the next guy up, and I don't believe no one's getting fired.
Are they gonna
If you're Buffalo, would you hire him right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Today.
tomorrow?
Not today?
It's getting a little late in the day.
You're right.
It's 5:50.
Yeah. Everybody's having dinner.
It sounds, there are like rumors or whatever that this would be Lindy's last year. Like he
Yeah.
just may not want to. He's got to
Yeah.
be getting near 7 years old.
I think it's the end of his deal, too.
Yeah, so if it's going to be the end of it and everyone knows it's coming, you might as well just get the new voice, the new direction, everything started.
Well, you also got to consider
Lindy's
that
65.
if
Don't age
Sorry
him.
about calling.
Don't age
if we think Peter DeBoer is the best that's out there, why am I waiting for another team to grab
Well,
him?
that's kind of it. If another team does grab him, then you're like, well, now who?
Much like Rutherford did with Jim Montgomery when was that
No,
last year?
Armstrong.
Oh, what did I say?
Rutherford.
I meant to say
Yes.
Yeah, I meant to say
we got
Armstrong.
you.
What he did.
Yeah, I got you.
Jim
Who
Montgomery.
did he fire and hire Jim Montgomery mid-season? Was it not Yo?
Ruby?
No, it
No.
wasn't Ruby. There was somebody in between. Maybe it was Yo.
No,
Someone fast, too.
Yeah, I can't.
probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't.
Can't remember.
No, that's bad. We only host a hockey
I'm
show.
getting
Let me look.
dizzy looking at your sweater.
All right, true, false, Stanley.
I
Got another one for us?
Yeah, I do. There will be more than true or false. There will be more than three Canadian teams.
Drew
in the
Bannister.
playoffs. Drew Bannister, right?
More than 3 Canadian teams in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I can't. More than is the part that kills me. 3 I can see. 4 is really
Three or
tough.
more. Okay, 3 or more.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in on 3 or
don't,
more.
I don't know what to make of Winnipeg. Then if you say 3 or more, yes,
Yeah.
then Winnipeg's in, right?
Yeah. Ottawa's in.
Behind the Leafs.
Toronto.